Happy Saturday, everybody. Kimberly Olson here, coming in live today to do a video training for you guys on why you need to throw away your business cards. So if you are just coming on, I'll give you guys a second here. Go ahead and put 1 in the comments below. And if you're watching the replay, which most of you probably are at this point, go ahead and put 2 in the comments. If you're new and you've never seen my videos before, put new in the comments. And if you do share this, hey, thanks for hopping on. If you share this, put shared in the comments. Oh, and I want to tell you guys one other thing about seeing live. So put shared in the comments if you have a team, if you work with other business owners, if you know people who own businesses and they're trying to grow their business, please share this with them or tag them below because we want to make sure we get this information out to them. So some of you have been asking about how to make sure you see my videos. On the top of the live, it says turn notifications on. Hit that button, and then it will notify you whenever I go live, okay? So just make a note of that. So just put 1 in the comments if you guys are hopping on and here to join us today. And also, I've got some new lipstick on, so go ahead and put a little lip icon in the comments if you like this color. I wore a lot of gray today, so I had to brighten it up for sure. So the first thing you do when you start a new business venture is order your business cards. It's fun, it's cute, there's just something about having your name on there, your company name, your email address, and you just go on Etsy and see what cute thing you can find, or maybe the company you work with provides some branded business cards. So why would I want you to throw them away? Thanks for the lipstick comment. The reason why is because over the years, I have handed out thousands and thousands of business cards. I was counting how many I have given out this past year in 2017. It's over 1,000 business cards. And I used to do public speaking all across the country, and in those workshops, I would have anywhere from 30 to 100 people in them, and I would give my business cards to every single one of them. And in this experience, you want to know how many of them have reached back out to me, how many of them took that business card out and sent me an email. Less than 10. I can count probably a little more than that, but this is years and years and years and years worth, okay? So this last year, definitely less than 10. So obviously it's not working, so we need to find out why, right? The reason why, you guys, is because people procrastinate. Look at this right here. Oh, I just dropped a bunch of them. That's the fun of being on live. Look at all these business cards, you guys. This is just over the last year because I'm working it, right? I'm out there. All of those. Do you want to know how many of them I've pulled out to follow up with? I'm probably above average, and so I have connected with them. But the average person has this pile. Go ahead and put me in the comments if you have a pile of business cards you've been meaning to get to. So you're thinking, I want to reach out to them, I want to connect, I want to forge a relationship. Just go ahead and put me in the comments or give me some hearts, because let's face it, we all have this on our desk. And the reason being is because of procrastination. It's not because we don't want to, it's just because we don't get around to it. You don't have to. There isn't any urgency with it, right? And so with that being said, they just end up sitting there. So think of your own business cards. You don't want them to be just sitting on somebody's desk, right? It happens. So what it is when you give somebody a business card, you are putting the ball in their court. You are allowing them to take control of the relationship, the business transaction, the partnership, whatever that may be. You are letting them be in control. So I want to teach you guys how to take back control. And that's the thing I want you to remember is you want to have control of the relationship, of the conversation, and of that transaction. So think of it if you go to get a consultation. So let's say I have glasses on right now. Let's say I go to the eye doctor, hey, thanks for hopping on, and I go to get LASIK surgery. And so I have the consultation. At the end of the consultation, or let's say you're going to meet a specialty doctor for something specific, maybe a dermatologist. At the end of the appointment, do they say, okay, great, it was so nice talking to you, here's my card? No, what they do is they say, what do you think? Would you like to go ahead and schedule your LASIK surgery or specialty appointment? And you go ahead and schedule it because you need to be asked that question. You usually don't just say, yeah, me, yeah, I want to do that, or take the card and leave and schedule the appointment. I mean, you might, but the way the process is in that transaction, and that's just how it's done, is that you don't hand the business card out, you schedule the appointment, okay? So I want you to think of it that way. It's kind of like asking for the sale, basically. So business cards, and I hate to say this to you guys, but business cards are taking the easy way out. So this is what happens. We're out and about, we're meeting people, we're making connections, we wanna, go out and get leads and people to follow up with. So we hand out our business cards, or we strike up a conversation, we share what we do, and we're so excited because we had this great conversation with this person. And believe me, you guys, I've been in a lot of workshops. At the end, I've talked to great people, and they're so excited about me and what I have to offer. And then you don't hear anything from them, and you're like, oh shoot, I don't know how to get a hold of that person. I'm waiting for them to contact me, and they haven't contacted me. You're taking the easy way out. And the problem is you feel like you're doing something and you're not. At the end of the day, you're not moving your business forward. So sorry about the little bit of tough love there, but the truth is you have got to ask for the sale. You have got to take control of the conversation. Basically, what you have to do is you have to be brave, and you have to be bigger than your fears. So if you're afraid to take control of the conversation, don't be afraid. Be bigger than your fear. Get that bravery going, get that courage going, and remember, it's just a person. You're just asking a question. I mean, what's the worst that they could do is say no. So this is what I want you guys to do instead. Do not hand out your business card. When you strike up a conversation, or you get samples to somebody, or you share what you are doing, or maybe you just meet somebody, you think, gosh, that person would really do great at my business. I would love to have them on my team. But the opportunity isn't there to have the conversation with them. You know, you're on the way out the door, or they're on the way out the door, or you just meet them and it's just a little weird. This is what I want you to do instead. I want you to get their phone number, their email address, or connect with them on Facebook right then and there. So you pull out your phone, and this is what you're gonna say. Hey, can I go ahead and grab your phone number or email address, or can I connect with you on Facebook so I can follow up with you, or so I can send you some information, or so I can just make a connection with you? So just ask them. You know, hopefully there's a conversation beforehand and you're not in a coffee shop like, hey, can I get your phone number? A little weird. But let's say you are having a conversation with somebody, meet them in line, or you are at a coffee shop, or you're at your kid's soccer game and you're chatting with one of the other moms, and you just make a great connection. What you can do is say, hey, I think I have something really valuable to offer you that I want to send you. Can I go ahead and, what is your name on Facebook? Can I go ahead and friend you on Facebook? Pull up their name and send a friend request, and they're going to accept it. I mean, they're right there in front of you. I actually don't think I've ever had somebody not accept it. Otherwise, grab their cell phone number. That's awesome, Nicole. Yeah. So grab their cell phone number and say, hey, I'm on the run, so you want to be busy. So I'm getting ready to head out the door, or you could tell that they're wrapping things up. I can see that you're really busy right now, but I'd love to follow up with you. Can I grab your cell phone? I have some great information I want to text you, or I want to send your way. Or can I grab your cell phone number so I can connect with you? I would love to talk more about what we're talking about. So you're really busy. The email, you typically, I mean, you could do that in person, but that's often going to be an online format, which I'll do training on that later about how to build up an email list and work with that. So I don't want to overwhelm you guys, one step at a time. But that's typically in a written format or online or something like that. But if you can get their email address and it's appropriate, I just think texting and Facebook messaging or connecting on Facebook is much more personal than an email. So email is really important because we're going to use that later. But for right now, I just want you to start with that, okay? So I had to make it kind of short and sweet today. I'm going to tell you guys about a workshop in a second, but Elise, I just put her down, and you know, she's just turned 2. She's a wild card. She could sleep for 2 hours or 10 minutes. Nobody knows. Okay, so I have a prospecting and recruiting workshop coming up on January 18th, this coming Thursday. And if you can't make it, it's recorded. Otherwise, you can participate in the live. So what I'm going to teach you is how to build your list of people, your leads, your prospects, people to that will become customers of yours or business partners, depending on what kind of business you're in. I'm going to teach you how to actually reach out on Facebook and build relationships with people that you have become friends with on Facebook. You know, you didn't go to high school together, but you've met online. I'm going to teach you how to build relationships in a real, authentic way, okay? I don't know if you guys saw my video on Wednesday, but go watch it if you didn't, because we want to make sure we're being real and genuine and authentic. None of that scripted copy, copy, paste. I will work with you guys on scripts as far as what to say. How do you actually follow up with people in a meaningful way? The follow-up process, there is an actual process to following up with people. I'm going to go over that. And then I'm also going to teach you how to close like a rock star. Because let's face it, if we're not closing, then we're just having a lot of friends on Facebook. And that's not the goal with a lot of you that are trying to build a business. So I am going to be closing the workshop out. I'm going to accept, I actually did just hit my limit that I had set for it. I'm going to accept a few more because I just am, and I'll figure it out. The reason why I cap it is I need to make sure that I can help you, and it's not about how many, it's quality. So if you're interested, just put put prospecting and recruiting workshop in the comments, and that way it triggers me to message you the link, or I'll post the link in the comments and you can register for it. So, and share it too. If you have people that you work with, make sure you share it and let's get them on it as well. But that's what I have for you guys today. Like I said, I want to make it short and sweet. So if you're just hopping on now, at the top in the right-hand corner, there's 3 little dots. Hit those, and then when you're done, hit that and then hit saved. And if you type saved in your search bar, it'll show you everything you've saved. You can go back and watch this later, because I know what it's like. You get on a live partway through and you're like, oh darn it, and then you just never go back and watch it. So make sure you save it, because I want you guys implementing this. I want you throwing away your business cards. I want you taking control of the relationship, getting over your fears, and going out and building relationships, following up, making sales, making connections with people, and having amazing success. And that's what it's all about. So thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Yes, for those that are interested in the workshop, I will get that guys out to you hopefully today. I'm going to be closing that up. Oh, good job, Michelle, on saving. I'm going to probably close it out Monday night, I think is what I'll do. Monday night. So you've got some time, but don't wait. Okay. Have a great day. It's nice to see you guys, and I'll catch you in the next video. Bye.